Hey guys, it's me, Chrispy, but you can call me Crispy. I absolutely love theme parks, especially Walt Disney World Resort. I have been to the Disney World parks hundreds of times, and I am here to help you get started on your Disney vacation. This is part 1 of my Walt Disney World 101 Beginner Guide. The first step is buying your tickets. There are many options to consider during this process. Let's start with the basics. Tickets are on a sliding scale, and depending on when you want to go, it might cost more or less. If you were to go during the holiday season or spring break, it's going to cost more than a random Tuesday in January. The next thing to know is the more days you buy, the cheaper they will cost per day. For example, if you buy a one-day ticket, that ticket will start out at $109 before tax. However, if you were to buy a 6-day ticket, those tickets would start at $77 per day. Once you figure out the length of your stay and when you're coming, the next step is to decide whether you want to plus up your tickets. There's multiple options, with there being the water park and sports option, the park hopper option, or the park hopper plus option, which is kind of a combination of the park hopper and water park and sports option. Now, if this is your first trip to Walt Disney World, I recommend skipping the park hopper. Each park has a plethora of things to do, and you aren't going to get to see everything as it is, let alone if you were to split your days. Not to mention the amount of time you'll waste traveling from one park to another. This isn't like Disneyland or Universal Studios where you could just walk across the street basically to the other park. You have to drive miles or take Disney transportation to get from one to the next. Okay, so now you've got your tickets and you're all set, right? You're ready to go to Disney, no problem. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. You'll also need to book a park reservation for each day and park you want to visit for that day. You can do this by either using the My Disney Experience app, or you could go on the Walt Disney World website and do it there. After setting up your park day reservations, I recommend booking any dining or special activities that you might want to do 60 days out from your trip. This might be something like Cinderella's Royal Table or one of the many VIP tours that are offered. Sadly, these restaurants book up very quickly. So if you aren't booking 60 days out, you're at a disadvantage. With that being said, if you check the My Disney Experience app regularly, reservations do open up as people tend to cancel. Which brings me to my next big tip. Download the My Disney Experience app on your phone and start getting used to it early. You will use this app a lot while you're at Walt Disney World, whether it's booking reservations for a restaurant, ordering quick service, along with many other things such as checking wait times for rides. Not to mention Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes, which I'm going to discuss in depth in a future Disney 101 episode in this series. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell, because I am going to have a whole lot more Disney 101 content coming your way, along with my regular content every 2 weeks. Now back on track. The next thing you need to make sure you do while using the My Disney Experience app is link all of your party members that are going with you. This is extremely important for you to have a smooth day at Disney. This will make any plans or reservations much easier for you and your entire party to get into. If you're not linked, you might not be doing the same things together. And let's face it, nobody wants to be figuring this stuff out in the middle of a theme park when you could be off having fun. So, all of that's done now. You're getting ready to jump on your flight soon. It's time to pack and get ready to go. It's Florida though. Packing should be easy. Shorts and t-shirts, right? This is one of the most common misconceptions. Yeah, it's Florida, and Florida is known to be hot most of the year, but at the same time, the weather can be very unpredictable. If you're coming between October and March, one day might be 90 degrees and the next day might be 60. And then the rest of the year, you're pretty much guaranteed to have some sort of a rainstorm, whether it's all day, but more than likely a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock storm that lasts for an hour, which this can be one of the best things to happen to you. I know you're thinking, but Chrispy, how can rain be good at a theme park? Well, for example, a lot of people are going to leave, making lines a little bit shorter. Not to mention, Disney has a lot of indoor attractions that you could do, and which will just kill that time while it's raining. Some of my favorite rides are the indoor attractions. You got Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, just to name a few. Recently, I made a Facebook group. If you have questions for me specifically, I will be more than happy to help. Just search Chrispy Crew on Facebook or click the link in the show notes. You can also leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to get back with you there as well. Keep the magic alive in your everyday life, and I'll see you real soon.